What's up, muscle car people? This is Bringing Muscle Cars, and I'm Matt. If you're new here to the channel, this is my 2008 GT500 that is fully built for drag racing. It's got a full roll cage TH400, Gen 3 VMP Supercharger, no ABS. She's got an ice box in the back, 100% set up for drag racing. Not much left is stock on this car. So I'll link a video to a quick walk around of the car when I first got it back. It's wrapped in Teckwrap up top in the chrome and Avery matte black on the bottom. I'll put links to the bottom below for the colors that I used. We did that all in-house. Kenny, Saif and I, we wrapped it all and it looks pretty good. It turns a lot of heads. But this video is about our goals for 2019. I'm really excited. In 2018, it was a great year. I thought I was gonna get to do a lot more racing with this car. I just didn't have the car. It didn't get done essentially until the very end of August, which is the end of race season. I didn't get to compete in anything. The car I never got it sorted out. You know, we did so much to it. We changed so many things that we didn't have time to sort it out. I'm gonna need a new torque converter, but it's gonna be a monster next year. Our time for next year that we're really shooting for is mid-8s. I'd like to be 8.5, 8.6. That's where our goal would be. With that being said, one thing I'm gonna have to get is my driver's license. I'm gonna have to get my NHRA license, and I'm also gonna have to get the cage certified. The cage should be good down to 8.5. Ideally, I'm really hoping the way it's set up, I get a new throttle body, change the torque converter, and I hope that the cage isn't fast enough. It's not rated fast enough. I hope I'm going faster than 8.5. And by the end of the year, I have to get a new cage. Now, I would do that over the winter, but that's my goal for next year. Run fast enough where my cage is not good enough. So that's the first couple goals I need to accomplish. One of my main goals this year is to run in most of the NMRA Ford National races. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna race in the GT500 Cobra class, and we'll see if I can race in the street class. There's some pretty fast cars, but you still have to have the front interior, and it still has to basically be a car to race in that class, which mine is. I think I'll be fairly competitive. There will be a few guys faster, but it just depends if they show up or not. I think that will be a pretty neat thing to do. Get me some exposure, more seat time. That's what I built the car for, was to race in those series and take it seriously. So I think the car is pretty close to being competitive and on the level of most of those cars. So why wouldn't I do it? I need to improve as a driver, but that's also gonna come with more experience, more practice. I also want to race in Mod Nationals, which is in November, down in Georgia. That's one of my goals. I think I should be able to be in small blower class. We'll see what classes they come up with for next year. I think I'll be able to be in small blower class and be fairly competitive. I know there's some guys running a little bit faster, but it'll be pretty competitive, I think. By the end of the year, I think I'll be right there with most of the fast guys. Another goal is to race in the Heltec import versus domestic race at MIR in Maryland. I watched some videos of that, 1320 coverage, some other guys. It looked insane. So many fast cars, so many fast imports, fast American muscle, fast, just overall fast cars. It looked like a really good time. huge event. It's like 4 or 5 days packed full of racing, and I think I'd like to do it. I don't think I'll win, but I'll be competitive and have a great time. So I can get 3 or 4 days of great racing in, maybe meet some new contacts and help grow the channel, help grow my network, all of that. So looking forward to that. I also want to do a bunch of local events. You know, there's 6, 7 tracks fairly local. I mean, I could be doing an event almost every weekend. Another big goal that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do drag week. Jared, you can see his G8 in the background. He's also gonna be doing drag week. So that should be a blast. I've watched so many videos on drag week. People have such a good time. They do it every year, and it's something that you do with your friends and you never forget. I mean, it's something that you'll talk about forever. It's local as it's ever gonna be for us this year, so I'm definitely gonna participate. As long as something major doesn't go wrong with the car, I will be running in drag week. So I also would love to win Ford Nationals at Carlisle in the modified GT500. I probably won't because, I mean, look at the car. Most of the people with Shelbys are older guys and they're kind of purists. Most of them don't do that much to the car, or if they do, they want Shelby wheels, they want it just lowered a little bit. They are gonna hate the Kirby seats, the roll cage. They're gonna hate the wrap. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm also gonna compete in American Muscle Car Show. I'm hoping that it's at Maple Grove again this year. 2018 VMP asked me to race because they have races that day too. It was packed. It would have been really big for the channel to have the car looking like this, run a fast time in front of all those Mustang people. This year, my goal is to race in that event. It's not really racing, it's more expeditionary. It's really just for show, but I wanna put some fast times down in front of all those Mustang people with my car looking like this. I mean, it's gonna be kind of legendary, let's just say that. So, those are some of my goals. I'm probably forgetting some things, but for racing and the car, that's really what I wanna do next year. I plan on having a super busy schedule and traveling all over, racing as much as possible, and just having a good time with the car, with the team, with hopefully make some new friends next year too, and just go from there. So when it comes to the YouTube channel, we're around 900 subscribers right now, which isn't big. It's still really small. I think our content is getting better. I have more people in the videos. We have a great game plan for next year. I think realistically, ending up at, 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, that's my goal. If we exceed that, awesome. I would like to thank you guys if we exceed that. If we fall short, we'll just keep working at it. We're having a good time. It's not like we're doing it for money. We're not doing it for any other reason, but it's a lot of fun. If it opens up more opportunities to race, to do cool car stuff, that's what it's all about, because we like doing car stuff. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of the awesome updates on the Shelby, on the G8, on the New Edge, on the other cars that we have in the group. So there's a lot more things coming, so stay tuned.
1, 2, 3.